The sun was setting on the small town of Hope Valley, casting a golden hue over the quaint streets and homes. It was a peaceful evening, the kind that made the townspeople feel safe and secure in their homes. But that peace was shattered when little Ellen, a 7-year-old girl, disappeared without a trace. The town was in an uproar. Everyone was searching for the little girl, but no one could find her. The police were called in to investigate, but they had no leads. The townspeople were desperate for answers. They searched everywhere, but there was no sign of Ellen. The days passed and the search continued, but still there was no sign of the little girl. The townspeople began to fear the worst. Then, one day, a mysterious stranger arrived in town. He was tall and thin, with a long black coat and a wide-brimmed hat. He said his name was Mr. Smith and he was looking for Ellen. The townspeople were suspicious of the stranger, but they were also desperate for answers. They allowed him to search for Ellen, but they kept a close eye on him. Mr. Smith searched everywhere, but he could not find Ellen. He asked the townspeople if they had seen anything strange or out of the ordinary. One of the townspeople told him about a strange man they had seen lurking around the town a few days before Ellen disappeared. He was tall and thin, with a long black coat and a wide-brimmed hat. Mr. Smith thanked the townspeople and left. He said he would return if he found anything. The days passed and still there was no sign of Ellen. The townspeople began to lose hope. Then, one night, Mr. Smith returned. He had found Ellen. She was safe and sound, but she had no memory of what had happened. The townspeople were relieved and overjoyed. They thanked Mr. Smith for his help and asked him how he had found Ellen. Mr. Smith smiled and said, "I followed the clues." The townspeople were curious, but Mr. Smith said no more. He simply tipped his hat and disappeared into the night. The townspeople never saw Mr. Smith again, but they were thankful for his help. They never found out what had happened to Ellen, but they were just glad she was safe. The mysterious disappearance of little Ellen in the town of Hope Valley was never solved, but it was a reminder to the townspeople to always be vigilant and to never give up hope. Create a sensational and exciting story about the mysterious disappearance of little Ellen in the town of Hope Valley. If you like this story, subscribe to our channel and like it.